What is up, everybody? This is Captain inn-zhano Esquire. We're doing our first battles of this tournament, and we are playing in the League of Champions. This is the arena that we are going to use for the heavyweight battles that we will see during the tournament. So, first of all, we have our first battle, which is Team Shadow River with Mute versus Team Ice Cube Robotics, who are being represented by Cassius Free. These will be going on judges' decisions based on damage. Just a little bit laggy there, but here we go. I'll be doing it on points as well, and Cassius is on the upper straight away. Just trying to get a good view of the battle. Here we go. Mute throwing them around. Cassius getting Mute under pressure. Mute trying to self-right. I think Mute's back up now. The cameras are a bit awkward with this. But here we go. Mute throwing Cassius around. Just juggling them everywhere. Cassius is taking damage to the underbelly. And Cassius is gone! Cassius has been thrown out of the arena by Mute. Mute makes it to the semi-finals of the tournament in very quick fashion. But Cassius Free, it's not over yet. They can still make it. They are going into the losers melee, where the three losers will go up against each other to have a chance to get back into the tournament. But now we move on to our next battle, which is Behemoth versus Shunt. Will Behemoth be able to overthrow the lethal Shunt? Team Magistrex RTE game versus Team Snowy. Going to be a lethal battle. Can Behemoth overthrow the house robots? Here comes Shunt. Oh! Behemoth is able to get underneath Shunt and juggle him about. Shunt being thrown through the air. He's on his side. Can Shunt self-right? This is a big question here. Behemoth on the attack. Under pressure. Is Shunt in the corner? I would get the camera a bit closer, but it's a bit awkward with this thing. We'll see what we can do. No, we can't do that. But they're both being counted out. But Shunt was in that corner first, and Shunt has been counted. Shunt has been counted. Nope, they're still in it. Behemoth trying to tip Shunt out of the arena. Shunt is now back upright. This has been all Behemoth so far. By the way, the point system in this game is a little bit weird. It just goes on successful hits, but I am going to do it properly, judging on damage, style, control, and aggression. And so far, Behemoth has been on top for this entire bout. Will Behemoth be able to turn Shunt over again? Shunt tries to self-right. Shunt being flipped around. Shunt is in trouble here. I'll try and see what I can do with this camera. It's a bit crappy, but it's better than nothing, as we are directly underneath the arena just to see what Behemoth is doing. They're juggling Shunt into the corner, trying to throw them out. But now I think they're coming back into it. Shunt retreating, trying to regroup. A minute and a half has gone. Will we see a victory for Shunt? Will they be able to come back and get the victory? Because Team Snowy is on the offensive here, throwing Shunt about. Shunt literally in trouble here. Just being thrown all over the place. Another flip. And another flip. Yet another one. This looks like, if this goes to the judges, it's gonna go to Behemoth. It's almost a unanimous decision here. Shunt is gonna have to come up with something here to really get back into this tournament. Oh, being thrown around. Behemoth now on the offensive. Once again, the last 40 seconds of the battle, Shunt has been thrown upside down once more. Can Shunt handle the pressure? Something has come off. Behemoth's front scoop has come off. Shunt must have managed to get a shot in somewhere. That was huge, major damage. Will that swing it in the judges' favour? But from the looks of things, this has been all Behemoth so far up until that moment. As we're coming into the last 10 seconds of the battle, it's a really close battle, I guess. Cease is called. Shun was on the offensive at the end there. Just ignore those points on the screen because those make little to no sense most of the time in terms of realistic bot battles. But judging from how the performance went until Behemoth lost the scoop in the last 30 seconds, Behemoth was on top for the whole fight. In terms of damage, Shunt wins the damage category, but overall, Behemoth was just so more commanding and dominant. So I'm going to have to give it a split decision, 2-1. Behemoth takes the win over Shunt. So Behemoth makes it to the semi-finals, as we have our last battle coming up, which is Dystopia representing Team Cheatster X versus the team Ginty Steam with Maelstrom. Can Maelstrom beat who I suspect will be the favourite in this tournament? Oh my word! Dystopia throwing Maelstrom through the air, high into the sky, into the corner. Trying to get a good camera view here. Oh, Maelstrom's gone! Maelstrom's been thrown from the arena before I could get the camera into shot. Dystopia picks up the win in astonishingly quick fashion. Dystopia wins the match and gets through to the semi-finals of the Subscriber Showdown. What a huge upset, I think. Well, not so much an upset. I was saying Dystopia is the favourite to win this competition, but Maelstrom was hurled through the air. That was really fast. So, and the match didn't even last a full minute. That is the end of these matches. We will see the rest in the losers melee, and then the first two semi-final battles, and then we have the playoffs, and then the grand final, and then after that, the featherweight tournament will commence. But until then, I am Captain inn-zhano Esquire. Thank you for watching the Subscriber Showdown. Until then, cease.